Hey guys, I'm Clint Flaywu and welcome to another Division build video, and today I'm going to talk to you about a light zone farming build. This is for the less experienced player. This is also for someone who is fairly new to the game, a casual, someone who doesn't have the time to adopt to really grind the game. This is something where you can slap on and get some materials very quickly. Again, you don't really have to be a newbie to the game. You can be an experienced player if you wish. This will get you some gear very quickly, very efficiently. So let's take a look at the build. It is a 5-piece tactician with a relentless backpack. Tactician, let's take a look at the gear set. What does it do? Okay, set bonus 2 is 15% skill haste. Set bonus 3 is 10% skill power. Tactician's authority set bonus 4. With every bullet you hit enemies with adds 1% bonus skill power. Every bullet your deployed skills hit enemies with adds 0.2% bonus skill power. Skill power bonus max is 30%, and bonus is consumed on skill use. Set bonus 5 is 5% skill haste and 5% skill power. The Relentless Backpack, what does Relentless do? It gives you 5% of the damage dealt by skills is returned as healing. That gives me the option where it's freed up my medical skills, so I don't need first aid, you don't need booster shot, you don't need a support station. Do not run this with Relentless, there's no point. Okay, run this with 2 damage skills, so no medical skills, it's all about damage skills. Okay, and we'll see what I'm rolling with very shortly, but this is the most efficient way to roll this build with Relentless, is 2 damage dealing skills. So we'll start at the chest piece. How have I got it rolled? It's electronics with skill haste, health on kill, 28% increased kill XP. I have 2 mods which are electronics and skill power on both. Onto the mask, it is electronics with enemy armor damage and 14% increased kill XP, and the mod is electronic skill power. Onto the knee pads, it is electronics with skill power as the major, and the minors are increased kill XP, bleed resistance and shock resistance. And the mods are electronic skill power and seek mind damage as a performance mod. Now for the holster, it is electronics is the baby there, with skill haste and the performance mod of seeker mind damage 3.5%. And the gloves is electronics with enemy armor damage, skill haste and critical hit chance. And the Relentless Backpack is electronics, skill power and ammo capacity. The two prototype mobs I've got equipped are electronic skill power, and the performance mod is seeker mind damage. Okay, that's the gear, that's how I've got it rolled. Let's talk about the weapons. So my primary weapon is a lower gear score. So when you're building your way up to level 30, you might come across a weapon that you think, I might need this in the future, or you might buy the blueprint for it, then craft this baby. This is key for me. I use it in so many farming builds, and why? Because it lets me have, or lets me utilize talents that I cannot use from a 286 gear score weapon. Okay, so with the 216 is the lower gear score weapon, the talent requirements are less, which gives me the opportunity to roll with talents I don't normally roll with, okay, especially on a skill build. So for example, I have destructive. Now the 2 requirements are 2498 on firearms and health. Now if you have this talent on a 286 weapon, then the requirements will be 3832. So if I'm baked everything into electronics, there is no way I can have destructive unlocked unless it's the 3rd talent, or the free talent. Okay, but I need that because that gives me 15% extra armor destruction value, which when you have that weapon equipped as your primary, then that also transfers to your skills, okay, which gives you that extra damage through your talents. Okay, my second talent is talented, and again that will stack more damage, more skill power to let my seeker mines and sticky bombs hit even harder. Again, you'll see occasionally in the video I use my tactical ACR to gain a little bit of momentum, a little bit of stack. So in terms of skill power, it gives me that boost to really damage NPCs. Okay, so again, an extremely viable talent, is talented and should be on all skill power builds. Ferocious. Now, damage against elite and named enemies is increased by 10%, and with this is across the board, a 3832 on a 286 weapon. This is the free talent on my tactical ACR. Again, this is a key PvE talent because that gives me that free damage buff of 10% against yellow bar enemies. So higher end NPCs and obviously elite bosses. Okay, named enemies like Dave and John. Okay. Now, in terms of the mods you have equipped or to your tactical ACR, it doesn't matter whatsoever, because most of the damage, in fact 95% of the damage that you will be dealing, will be through your skills. So this is irrelevant how you have it modded, whether it be baked into critical chance, stability, rate of fire, whatever. It's not an issue whatsoever. Okay, the key to the build, the key to this weapon is to have these three talents: destructive, ferocious, talented, to give you that boost in skill power and give you that boost in damage. So the mods I have equipped are critical chance, critical damage, and a bit of stability, but again, it's not essential, so you can roll with anything with that, so don't worry about that at all. My secondary is a house. Again, I do not use this. This is just for show. Talents are talented, competent, and card counter. And the attachments to my house, again, critical chance, critical damage, stability, accuracy as well. Okay, but again, it's not essential because I do not use the house on this build. It's all about the tactical ACR. That is the creme de la creme of the build. So we look at the character sheet. Now, again, critical chance, crit damage is irrelevant, so don't worry about that whatsoever. Now, damage to elites is 10%. You can increase that through the minor attributes on your gear and mods, which electronics damage to elites, 3% per mod. That will give you an extra 15%. And then you've got the on your gear, which you can get an extra 16%, 18% as well. So you're looking, you can get to around about 45-50%, which is again highly strong. But as this is a light zone farming build, you won't come across that many elite named enemies. You will occasionally. Again, this is pretty much for harder content, not legendary, hard. So this is to rinse for NPCs, and you'll come across an immense amount of purple enemies. So what I've opted for is enemy armor damage, and that will just rinse through enemy armor damage, NPCs, even obviously yellow bar, purple bar. It will absolutely murk NPCs. Okay, so enemy armor damage stacked onto your Seeker Mines is heavily effective, so that's what I've opted for as that talent. Okay, my skill power is 396, and my skill haste is 45%. Again, 50% is max. I've opted not for that, is because to get the extra skill power, the extra damage. Again, it's not essential to have 50%. 45 is nice, and that's just rolled onto the gear and the tactician bonuses. So 45% is a very healthy place to be, so don't worry about that. Now, something that is really tasty and something that will get you proficiency caches very frequently is this. As you've seen in a few of my miners, I've spec'd into increased kill XP over damage to elites, and to be honest, this is an extremely effective way of getting caches, getting XP, getting gear more often and quicker. So 97%, it's close to max. You can get some tasty purple mods to increase this further. I've opted not to. I've opted just to get that skill power to get enemies done as soon as possible. But you can get to about 110%, I believe. 97% is such a healthy, tasty place to be, and you will see proficiency caches come in like no tomorrow. If you do a standard light zone obviously run, you will smash this out, and because of the bonus the XP will give you, again, you'll be getting proficient caches in no time. And this will be good for even stuff when in terms of blackout. Yeah, so you could use this in this kind of scenario to get you XP, get you the caches, proficiency caches more often. Again, it's a highly effective way to run a farming build is through Kill XP, so please invest in that with the build. Now onto the abilities and skills. Skills I'm using, as I said prior, is Sticky Bomb. Essential. BFB is essential in this because it absolutely destroys NPCs. 1.1 million base damage, cooldown of 18.8 seconds. Now my Seeker Mines, the secondary, and for that they do 81,714 as a base damage, and the health of 27,569. That's irrelevant, and 12.5 seconds as a cooldown. So again, I can use these in tandem to absolutely destroy NPCs. Now, talent-wise, this is what you need to be rolling with to get the optimal effect of the build. Now, first one is Shrapnel. This is great for your Seeker Mines. That's applying bleed to any target, triggers a 30% chance per each target in a 10-meter radius. This procs more often than not, and you will see the continual bleed from NPCs. And again, getting that bleed and get the initial spark, the buff, the punch, you will see your health go straight back up. If you're on a 1 bar or 2 bar, it will go fly back up because of your relentless backpack, hence having no skills in the medical tree, i.e. booster shot or support station. Shrapnel is brilliant. It's a brilliant talent to use. Death Pride Proxy, again highly effective in the harder content. Destroying a hostile's deployed skill to increase skill power by 20% 30 seconds. Again, if when an NPC drops their support station, you smash that out and you will get that buff. Again, in the farming, it's not so essential, but it's not nice to have. What you could have to replace that if you wanted to, you could use this, which is tech support, which kill a hostile while any skill is deployed to extend active skills duration by 10%. That's an option. Or Police Up, which is an also good option if you're going to use a lot of ammo. So kill hostile with any skill for a 10% chance to have auto refilling all ammo types to capacity. This is a good talent to have. Again, if you're going to use a lot of ammo, it's simple as that. Next one is Demolition Expert, which kill a hostile with an explosion to increase explosion damage by 20% for 15 seconds. Sticky Bomb, Seeker Mines, you're going to be laughing. This is a yes. No brainer, just have it equipped. Definitely this is the one to go for. And Chain Reaction, again a bit like Demolition Expert, damage multiple hostiles with an explosion to apply 20% more damage from the blast. Again, it's a no-brainer. Sticky Bomb, this will give you the extra buff, the extra strong hit to just absolutely melt NPCs in a second. Okay, so these are the talents I would roll with. Again, you could switch up Death by Proxy if you wish to Police Up or Tech Support. That's the build. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Again, this is primarily based for light zone farming, hard content to get caches as often as possible to give you Phoenix credits, cash, weapon parts, all the materials you need to craft. Okay, so this is for new, returning, casual, experienced players. If they do need the bits and bobs they don't have, then this is a good build to use. Again, if you haven't got classified items, don't worry about it. If you've got 4-piece tactician, non-classified, I would use that. Relentless and a Barrett's chest piece if you have one. Vigorous is also a good option. You have plenty. You could even, well, guys, this is really good build to use. It is really good for farming. So there's so many different variations you can roll with the build if you want to. If you've got a Ninja Bike backpack, if you've got one of those babies, then you could roll with that. But personally, Relentless gives me that value, that healing. Guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please drop a like. If you want to see more Division content, builds, gameplay, then please smash the subscribe button. Check this video which is coming out right about now, which is the Mission Subway Morgue. It's just a 10-minute video how I've just smashed through it. And again, I'm not the best PvE by any stretch, so forgive me if my aim's a bit off, but I hope you've enjoyed the video. Guys, I'll see you soon in the DZ. Take it easy, guys.
The other fact is either what we did is the only thing that could have been done. Sarah was using the site as a mass grave, which explains why the cleaners have targeted it. Avoid contact if possible, but do what you have to do to make sure Rhodes gets us the juice. That is, if he's...
Locating auxiliary relay. Target locked. Sub-level 3. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
Word here is that Rhodes is a bit of a wild card. He's got the skills we need, but he's a little eccentric. Which is a nice way of saying he's a paranoid jackass. We have intel that there are multiple cleaner teams on site. They're looking to burn out the infection, along with anyone who tries to stop them. Be careful.
I'm going in, guys!
This project was intended as an extension of the subway system. They didn't get to finish it before the dollar flu hit. Then again, construction in New York always runs on its own schedule.
Activate power relay. Confirmed. Double power pack online.
Whoever just turned on the lights, you're either JTF or you're really fucking lost.
Warning. You are now entering a contaminated area. Leaving contaminated area. Activate secondary power relay.
Shit. This job's gonna take more hands than I've got. You think you can follow directions? Because I'm gonna need your help.
Whatever assistance you need, we can handle it.
Good. Because I need some relay boxes swapped out. It's actually working. No more bleeding current into Lower Manhattan. A couple of more hacks like that, and we're in business. So, that shooting, that was you, right? Thought so. I think someone might have heard you.
Warning. Readings indicate this area is contaminated. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position. Secondary power relay. Now leaving the contaminated area. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position. Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
I'm coming for you!
Activate power relay.
There we go. Hope you can see in the dark, because I need you in the control room to wrap this thing up. Sooner we get out of this fucking crypt, the better. Hey there. Hang on a sec.
Testing. Jesus, this thing is loud. Okay, getting to work in the control room now. Just want to give you a heads up. It's gonna get real dark real fast. Can't get power to the base unless they do a reboot or so. Everything's gonna shut down for a minute. Well, fuck me. They went top of the line with the generators. I guess Sandy taught someone in procurement a lesson, because these suckers can stand up to anything. They're a bitch to retool, but maybe we'll get lucky. What do you know? It's alive. Oh, crap. Clean it. I thought you took care of these guys. More of these assholes? Really?
Warning. Hostiles inbound on your position.
That's more of your people in the elevator.
We don't have anyone else on site.
Then it's Cleaners, and I'm fucked. Fucking thing. Jesus. Alright, that's a wrap. System's clean, border's green, and we got enough juice to light this place up like Vegas. I'm gonna lock everything down, so no one can come in behind us and fuck this up. You can't help me with that, so might as well get your ass topside. I'll follow you when I'm done. And that's all she wrote.
Agents, looks like the power grid is a lot more stable. Thanks to you, we're back in business. Rhodes is already on his way back in, so no need to give him an escort. I'll see you when you get here.
Now entering a safe area. Warning. You are exiting the safe area.